Nowadays, specialists are talking about a concentration of media ownership, which is similar to an oligopoly. Most of the medias are owned by few corporations. Despite antitrust laws in USA and EU in order to promote fair competition and to avoid monopoly or oligopoly, medias are controlled by few companies. In fact, 20 years ago, 90% of American medias were owned by 50 companies, and today the same 90% are owned by only 6 companies. The so-called Big Six: General Electric, News Corporation, Disney, Viacom, Time Warner, and CBS. So, it's interesting to ask ourselves, is the information becoming a business? We will see in the first part how businesses use the medias.
Business wants information about their customers because that information has a value. We should understand what this means. There are two major uses of customers' information that make information valuable. First, business use it to learn what customers want and need. Second, they use it to more efficiently offer their product to customers. Let us take each in turn. Business expends a great deal of effort to learn the desire of consumers. One of the best indicators of what people will buy is what they have already bought. Business use what purchasing information they can get to learn who is buying what products and why. They may learn that consumers buy certain things during certain times of the year, or in certain parts of the country, or on certain days of the week. They may learn also that a product is more appealing to a certain age group or to certain gender. The list of what information may be useful can never be finalized because the tastes and the characteristics of consumers never stop shifting. Businesses use what information they can get to modify products, combine them with other products, and maximize their benefits and attractiveness to consumers. The more a business knows about its customers, the more able it is to satisfy them. The next step in the process is to tell consumers about the availability of products that may interest them. Advertising too is improved by information. Businesses need to learn where, when, and how their potential customers are ready to hear about products available to them. Businesses today spend an extraordinary amount of money in advertisement. Knowing which consumer and which product allows businesses to find customers more cheaply and less obtrusively. The fact that information has this value leads us to import points about how business will generally treat personal information about consumers. We know that business have a fundamental interest in protecting their reputations and relationships with customers. A business that offends consumers with its use of personal info spoils its relationship with its customers. The respect of the consumer's information permits to the businesses to have more info and then to develop better products and their more rentability. The business knows more about its customers' needs, and then the other fact is the client knows he will find what he really wants and easily. Also, business will treat personal information about consumers in function of its value. We know also that accurate information gives a business an advantage over its competitor, but a consumer can be offended if its info are spoiled. It will break trust relationship between both parts. Business must be tactful with consumer info and not spread it. How do business to get the information? Internet or the art of spy. We know that almost all of websites contain what we call trackers, that they take the shape of cookies, cookie flash, or beacons, small ends of IT code. They are capable of watching your navigation, and it gives cold in the back. We never know anything on a given person. And for cause, researchers show that in 2010, 80% of the thousands main websites contain trackers. Some are contained in feature or contents supplied free of charges in sites, a slideshow photo for example. Others are hidden in advertisement. It is normal for certain sites to use cookies or similar technologies, but the newspaper Wall Street considers that 2/3 of cookies installed on sites were there on purpose. The partnership between business and Internet. First, to advertise. Advertising on the World Wide Web is quite different to traditional media. It is interactive, providing an informative and educational experience for the visitor. When people visit your pages, they usually access the site via a link that explains the nature of the content they can expect to find, so they won't be disappointed. Advertisement pages are held out of line, linked to from other pages in which only the linkage appears. So the advertisement can become a brochure or technical spec or a list of suppliers and agents without taking up space on the page that contains the link. Some go even further and provide extra material to generate goodwill and subsequent visits. To communicate. To maximize your return from the Internet, you need to understand its benefits and how you can amass this so that you may incorporate them within your Internet business strategy. Electronic mail is an example. It can be used also automated mailing lists that people can subscribe to. You could establish your own to support your virtual community of clients, customers, or suppliers. You can use a World Wide Web site to generate interest and create awareness of both your company and products. You can use newsgroup to find the people you need and discreetly to show that you exist. To entertain. Browsing and surfing can be leisure pursuits. The frivolous side of the Internet makes it into an advertising medium to generate sales and to establish and help reinforce a brand name. So they're in scope for games and cartoons, for video clips and eye candy for competitors, lotteries and treasure hunts. Creative individuals and groups need a chance to show off their skills, to find publishers, employers, and sponsors. To inform. Why provide an information? Academics can establish themselves, their department and institutes as centers of excellence, and then sell consultancy services, products, technology. The same applies to individuals, some sole traders and SMEs, for whom getting publicity and contracts can be a major difficulty. For large, well-established companies, an altruistic site that provides useful information can be seen as PR. To publish. The major newspapers have all committed themselves to publish on a daily basis on the web. Not only are they developing and expanding their sites, they are also attracting digital advertising from major industrial manufacturers and suppliers of goods and services. For small magazines, there are definite gains. The medium is different. They can operate far more cost-effectively and reduce waste of unsold back copies. Distribution becomes far quicker. Alternation of the pages is both fast and easy. Errors and omissions can be found and can be corrected even after the pages have gone live on the web. To recruit. Numerous recruitment agencies are beginning to employ the web as a source for not only potential candidates, but also for corporate employers to register vacancies. Their current career service covers finance, sales and marketing, computer and technical. To research. Our prime reason for connecting the Internet is that it offers rich resources for research. Research is not just for academics. It can be used to find financial results, technologies, solutions, suppliers, and experts. It can suggest new product areas, new markets. It can produce new business alliances and partnerships. You can also use pages to conduct surveys and market research. The material you publish defines the reader you get. If you ask them some questions, you can record the data that might be expensive and difficult to collect by conventional means. To sell. As transaction becomes more accepted, companies will use the internet to sell their product directly. Anything that is sold by mail or order could equally be sold on the internet. Electronic money transfers should in the end reduce transaction costs. And this will make it possible to charge small amounts for electronic deliverable goods. New services can be created that use the internet technologies to deliver goods through new outlets with a greater convenience. To support. The prime example of support given over the web is offered by Netscape. The browser appears with no help files. This makes it smaller, more quick, delivered. Instead, the help menu points back to the home basis. So the people at Netscape have always had their latest help files on show. They also operate a variety of discussions groups on their pages to air problems and share the solutions. They invite you to try out their upgrades, they collect new vendors and partners. And then to train. The internet provides a new medium for interactive training, a long-distance learning, for organizations that are geographically spread out or have many subsidiary or associate companies. Nationally or internationally, the internet offers a cost-effective concept for education without wasting resources in terms of time and money.
Now we are going to see how capitalism has shaped the media. During the last century, several antitrust laws have been implemented. In France, since 1984, with the law anti-arson, a corporation is not allowed to broadcast more than 30% of the daily national press. In USA, several antitrust laws were set. In 1890, the Sherman Antitrust Act outlawed monopolies and monopolization. In 1914, the Clayton Antitrust Act clarified and superseded Sherman and expanded enforcement. In 1950, the Seller-Kefauver Act prohibits buyouts and mergers when result is more monopoly and less competition. Despite this law, more medias are owned by few corporations. 4 companies are representing 80% of the cinema market: Universal, Sony BMG, EMI, and Warner. In France, 3 corporations are owning most of French newspaper and television channels: Lagardère, Dassault, and Bouygues. Information is now called power, like money and authority. Mass media companies that exercise control over information transmitted to the masses are now seen as strong force in building public opinion. Often, mass media concentration is considered to have a detrimental effect upon democratic systems, which vitally depend on diverse media systems that reflect the whole variety of ideas, viewpoints, and opinions that exist in a society and represent a wide range of political and cultural societal groups. The concentrated media market may not only have a disadvantageous impact upon pluralism and allow media owners at heightened influence on public opinion, but can also enable the large market players to close the market to new entrants, independent producers, or drive out weaker competitors. In this case, the result may be a market monopoly or oligopoly, which besides being considered counter-competitive in the media market also produces social costs.